Hey y'all. I know it's been a long time since I updated my post, so I just wanted to get on here and give an update real quick. So I had an amazing time on the fast. Definitely a lot of changes, a lot of things that, the Lord brought to my attention, and I don't know, there's a lot to unpack really, but just a general synopsis. My daughter ended on after day 19 because she started to get physically, just to the point where we could tell she really needed to physically stop. So we went ahead and had her transition off. So she did 19 full days. I'm so proud of her. She did amazing. On day 20, I got super sick. I don't know that it was the sickest I've ever been, but it sure felt like it. It was pretty bad. But so day 20, I had felt in my spirit, like, what like the purpose of going into the fast, I felt in my spirit like it was accomplished. And so I wanted to kind of, honor the remainder of the time of the fast, just maybe not as like a full, just water. So I had already made up my mind to start that on day 20, but I got super sick. And so everything kind of halted. My husband had to get broth down me and some nutrient dense, foods so that I could get better. And so anyways, that was fun. Not how I wanted to end the fast, but it's how it happened, and so that's okay. And my husband went through day 28, so I'm super proud of him. He made it further than any of us, of our household, and so super proud of him that he hung in there and was faithful. He wasn't perfect by any means through it. None of us were, but he did amazing. So we did, all of us are now transitioned off of our fast. And I would say that I can only really speak for myself as far as, lessons learned, but I learned several things that I am truly grateful to the Lord for revealing to me, areas of sin in my life that needed exposing that I didn't really even see there. And, it just took, denying self to see it. And so super thankful to the Father that he was able to, or willing to, show me those things and, help me work through them. And it's still a process. Every day, little better. So I'm super thankful for that. I think the biggest thing was just a confirmation, like the Lord throughout my life. I would say from my teens on to current, the scripture that says the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak, has constantly been something that the Lord brings up to me over and over again, because that's just something I've always kind of struggled in. And this fast, it was brought back, of course, but it was also brought with the whole, Peter and the other disciples sleeping, and Jesus is praying, and then the denial, Peter denying Christ 3 times. And it's so funny because as I'm reading, he's like, no, I'll go with you to the death. And about 2 shakes of a lamb's tail later, he's denying that he even knows him. So anyways, it was just really highlighted to me, and I think I shared some of that with y'all before, but it's just really highlighted to me how similar to Peter I am, how I am very passionate. I'm very excited. I will be the first one to jump all in and just say, yeah, let's go for it, to the death. And then when I feel that the water is heating a little bit more than I prefer it to be, I'm like, hey, should we be doing this? Was this really your will? was really planned. So anyways, yeah, Peter and we got a lot in common, apparently. I'm sure there are a lot more people out there who feel that way, but I just really felt that. I just really felt like, the Lord was like, you have all the heart in the world. You have all the passion, all the zeal, all the get up and go, but it's the finishing, it's the results, it's the end game that I really want you to focus on. And so yeah, definitely going to be doing this regularly. I want to do, a few days every month and just kind of tithe my time in fasting to the Lord. And, I think whether I do it at some point, this year later on or save it till next year, I don't know. Depends on what I feel like the Lord's saying, but we'll either do a 21 or another 40 at the start of the year. So just planning a bug for anybody who might want to get on board and join. I'm really proud of myself, honestly. I'm thankful that, I was able to listen to the Father and just get through the time that I did. And of course I have this, element of the flesh that wants to be like, oh, you didn't finish, you cut it off early, and guilt and shame. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't need that in my life. I know that what was needing to be accomplished was accomplished. And so I'm just hanging on to that. And just, I'm glad that, this was just another level, another layer, that the Lord has peeled off of me, another level that he's taking me. And so I'm just going to continue to walk in that, to be obedient to him and continue to walk in these spiritual disciplines. That's also something that, we're starting a Bible study at our home, a small group study on spiritual disciplines. And so this was kind of a cool way for me, since we're hosting it, to kind of, kick that off and just really practice those spiritual disciplines. So I'll be sharing little tidbits along the way of this study so that you can hopefully learn and grow from it alongside us. And but I just wanted to tell everybody out there who has been so encouraging, who has been so amazing and holding us up in prayer and just patting us on the back when we needed a little bit of you got this. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for jumping on board, those who did. Thank you. It was so encouraging. It was so awesome to see everybody just kind of catch that, I don't know, that the desire to please the Father's heart and to do it together. It was just really neat. So let me know if you're still on your journey, how I can hold you up in prayer. For right now, ours has ended, but it won't be long before we're back on the train. I'm eager to get back on, maybe a little more, shorter. I'm eager to do it again, just because. I mean, there's just something that happens when you fast. There's something that happens when you deny the flesh, and even if you make mistakes, and even if you're not in the Word as much as you want to be, or in prayer as much as you want to be, there's something special about that time. And I'm just grateful that I got to experience it. I'm grateful for all you that experienced it with us. And I will look forward to sharing the things that we learn in this study that I'll be, giving you little tidbits of. And I don't know, go God, go Jesus. Thanks so much. Love you guys. Bye.